If your financial future were one of these watches, which one would it be right now? Would it be this one? Real flashy on the outside. Shiny things do catch the eye, but on the inside, it's cheaply made, doesn't tell the time right, and it feels fake. Any real wealthy person can spot this immediately. But if you don't know about real wealth and real financial freedom, you won't be able to spot the difference. Real winners spot the losers in life. And so if I ask you, would it be the fake one or would it be the real one? The very expensive watch that most people just ridiculously unnecessarily expensive, but it's just a different mindset. You see, owners of Rolex have a mission, crown for every achievement. They believe that excellence should be recognized, that precision matters, that legacy is built one tick at a time. Rolex isn't just about telling time. It's about marking moments of triumph. Just like Pinnacle Credit Repair has a mission statement and the type of clients that we service. We want to work with winners that have lost. Want to know a secret? All winners have lost the most, more than losers. All winners have lost more than losers. The difference is how these winners are winners because no matter how much they lost, they never gave up. They changed their mindset. Wealthy people would view this as an investment. Like I said, I wear this watch, people respect me more. You see this watch, you respect me more because I'm just like you and you're just like me. We're both winners, but it's the mindset that determines this. So when you're on your journey to build wealth, you're going to buy expensive things. The difference is, are those things going to depreciate over time or is their value going to increase? Just like this Rolex, you're a timeless classic. There's only one of you in the entire cosmos. So you're special. Give yourself a pat on the back. Now, back to this watches. This Hamilton is over 100 years old. It belonged to my mentor's grandfather, given as a retirement gift after decades of faithful service. Look at this craftsmanship. You see, time has only made it more valuable, more respected, more sought after. That's what we call legacy wealth. Assets that appreciate, not just in price, but in dignity. This Omega, my mentor's retirement gift as well. 75 years of building relationships, servicing client, creating value. When someone hands you a watch like this, they're not just giving you time, they're passing on a standard. Now this beauty, bought it from a street vendor in Times Square, New York City, for 50 bucks. Crystal's cracked, movement's garbage, but from 10 feet away, or even 1 feet away from this camera, it looks like a $100,000 submariner. Here's the thing about fakes. They fool people for a while, but time exposes everything. The crystal cracks, the gold fades, the movement fails. Real wealth, real credit, real reputation, they're built to last. They get better with time, not worse. This G-Shock has been with me for 15 years. Dropped it, dunked it, beat the hell out of it, still keeps perfect time. Sometimes the most reliable choice isn't the flashiest one. I've seen people with perfect credit drive modest cars and live in humble homes. And I've seen people with Rolexes who can't qualify for a gas card. The watch doesn't make the man, principles do. Let me tell you the difference between rich people and broke people. Broke people see a $10,000 Rolex and think expense. Rich people see it and think asset. A Rolex is not just a watch, it's a sustained legacy. Rolexes are known for their craftsmanship, reliability, and critically, resale value, even decades later. A well-maintained Rolex can sell near or above its original price. This reflects what I call durable credit. Durable credit with time, discipline, and consistent care. A strong credit score becomes a lifelong asset, opening doors to better rates, respect, and even leverage. See this Omega? It's a sophisticated, high-quality choice for connoisseurs. Engineering is often as good as or better than Rolexes, yet it doesn't carry that same instant recognition status. Omegas are excellent, reliable, and less flashy, in the same way Pinnacle Credit Repair's approach is, about real lasting results, not just surface level fixes or hype. Sometimes people, like watches, get overlooked because labels, not quality. Cheaper watches are fun and accessible, but they lack the heritage, craftsmanship, and resale power of luxury brands. They're a cost and expense, while Rolex and Omega are investment. The difference between cheap and luxury is the same difference between quick credit repair scams and a proven professional service. One promises a quick fix, the other delivers long-term ROI. Here's something crucial. Buying a watch or choosing a credit repair service is a mindset test. People who see watches as an expense focus on price first. People who see them as an investment think about value, longevity, and reputation. But here's where people get wrong. They focus on the shiny things as a detriment to their financial future and wealth creation. They think that a fake Rolex gets them the same respect as a real one. They think a 700 FICO score means they're wealthy. Just like this Rolex watch is practical and necessary for commanding respect, so is the real credit score. But for those thinking that a credit score is just an ego boost to approve their status, you're missing the point completely. Luxury watches are emotional purchases, milestone markers, symbols of overcoming hardship, reminders of perseverance. The same is true for credit repair. score. A repaired credit profile is a badge of recovery, a symbol of resilience after divorce, bankruptcy, or bad business decisions. It goes deeper than just a score. I've seen fake FICO scores, and I've seen fake Rolexes. You could have a 700 FICO score, but that doesn't mean you have hundreds of thousands of dollars in available credit. And why is that important? Because you're going to do serious business. The first thing people look at, the banks, all financial institutions, they're good at knowing your credit score, and they're good at knowing who you are, and they're good at judging you for it as well. They're going to discriminate against you for it. They're going to deny you certain things that you need to scale your business, scale your personal life, or create leverage. Now, if you don't want to scale your business or have any aspirations, if you're not ambitious, just skip this video. Keep a 500 credit score with literally 1 or 2 credit cards from Capital One with a $500 or $1,000 limit. But if you want to be wealthy, because you owe it to your family, you owe it to your loved ones to be wealthy, so you can take care of everyone that you love. That's why I want to build my wealth. Before I was young, and it wasn't until I began to dress differently, talk differently, invest in myself. I remember that look they gave me when they looked at the Rolex on my wrist and they saw my credit score. Then they looked at me completely different. Then when they saw my clients' credit scores over time, like this playlist right here, 169 videos of successful client case studies. These people have been through hell. I've gone to war for them. I've been able to help change their status in life, just like how a Rolex watches changes the status for many people. And this is not just an ego boost. This is not for vanity. This is functionality. This is so all the rich organizations out there are going to see you as part of the cool club. Just as Rolex's brand is built on heritage and reputation, Pinnacle Credit Repair's reputation is built on real client stories, transparency, and results. Not all credit repair companies are the same, just like not all watches are the same. You see Lexington Law, for example, might be the mall kiosk of credit repair. Easy to find, but not exactly heirloom quality. Resale value and ROI. See, this Rolex often retains or increases its value over time. Credit, similarly, is a liquidity asset. The better your score, the easier it is to cash in on opportunities, loans, business deals, real estate. So be cool, be rich, be wealthy. Don't be looked at like a bum. Poor credit is a broken watch no one wants to buy. Let me tell you a story that changed everything for me. When I was in my early 20s, 22, 23, I would walk into banks trying to get clients for my business. These bank managers, loan officers, they were all much older than me. They looked at this kid and doubted my ability to perform. I could see it in their eyes. What could this young guy possibly know? But then I made a decision. I invested in myself. I bought the most expensive suits. I got this watch and others like it. When I wore French cuffs, this one would peek out just a little bit and they would, take a look at it. Everything changed instantly. They'd see this $20,000 watch and think, whoa, this kid must know something I don't. That level of respect, completely different. That taught me something crucial. When you invest in your business, the suit, the watch, the car, speaking eloquently, having the best mannerisms and sales acumen, when you can control and frame the situation, that gets you everything in life. Here's what most people don't understand about time and wealth. The difference between rich people and poor people isn't money. It's mindset. It's their belief systems. Poor people see a $20,000 watch and think, waste of money. Rich people see it and think investment in perception. Their belief systems allow them to grow, build, and maintain their wealth because they understand something fundamental. This isn't just a watch, it's a tool. You see, rich people understand something poor people don't. Perception is reality. Your belief system determines your reality. When you believe you deserve respect, you invest in things that command it. When you believe you're worth premium treatment, you present yourself that way. Poor mindset says, fake it till you make it. Rich mindset says, invest in yourself until the world has no choice but to take notice. I work with entrepreneurs who've lost everything: divorce, business failure, medical emergencies. Life doesn't ask permission to destroy your credit. But here's what separates those who stay down from those who come back stronger. It's what's up here, their belief system. Do they see themselves as victims or as comeback stories in progress? So let me ask you again, if your financial life were a watch, which one would it be? Are you building something that appreciates over time, or are you just trying to look the part while everything falls apart underneath? This watch has been telling perfect time for over a century. When your great-grandchildren are managing their wealth, what kind of legacy will your financial decisions leave them? Real wealth isn't about flash, it's about foundation. It's not about looking rich, it's about becoming rich in credit, in character, and in principles that stand the test of time. But never underestimate the power of presentation. When you invest in yourself, truly invest, the world responds differently. Banks respond differently. Clients respond differently. At Pinnacle Credit Repair, we don't just fix credit scores. We build financial legacies. We change belief systems because your reputation, like a fine timepiece, should only get more valuable with age. Don't settle for fake wealth. Don't accept temporary fixes. Invest in your legacy. Invest in yourself. And remember, the fake one was obvious from the cracked crystal, but that's not the real test. The real test is what happens 10 years from now. Which financial decisions will be still serving you then? Which investments in yourself will still be paying dividends? Time reveals everything. Your mindset, your investments, your true worth. Make sure it reveals your best. Ready to build your financial legacy? Contact Pinnacle Credit Repair, where your credit gets the Rolex treatment.